Yo, what is goody with y'all? It's me, Jalala, and welcome back to another video. Yeah, I don't know what I made the title for this video, but today's subject is about the first time I ever had a run-in with some racial profiler. If I guess that's the best way to describe this scenario, I don't know. But context, I was in Florida for vacation around Thanksgiving. It was Thanksgiving break, and my family from my stepdad's side wanted to take me to Florida. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, I'm down. That shit's tough. I've never been there. It was my first time ever on a plane, and the first time ever going out of state. So I was excited. And, you know, this thing happened, and it was around, like, I'd say, the last couple of nights we stayed in Florida in our very last hotel. But you know what? Let's cut to the chase and let's get into the nitty and gritty of this video. So this particular incident happened around, again, like the last couple, our first night in our last hotel. So when we first signed in, me and my cousin, you know, we were looking around for a bit, and our eyes stumbled upon something amazing, something wonderful. A game room. There was an Xbox and a foosball in there, and we both agreed that we're gonna go in there and tear that shit up. We're gonna play some games and we're gonna play some foosball before going to bed and whatever. So after we put up our shit, after we, you know, we say, yo, we're going down here and doing whatever, we go down there and we got clickbaited. The Xbox didn't even have like a guest account or anything. We couldn't play shit. We both didn't even have Xbox accounts to sign in because we both played PlayStation. So we were fried. We had nothing to do other than foosball. So we peep game locked in and play foosball. And you know, because I am the GOAT. You know, the people around here call me the foosball GOAT, the foo GOAT. You know what I'm saying? And I won that shit. But you know, I'm the GOAT. I won. You never gonna beat me in a game of football ever again. Yeah. I'm not lying out of my butthole, bro. Chill on me. Anyways, so after we finished playing foosball and whatever, we decided to let's go make some s'mores, because near the entrance was this, like, how do I say it? There was this a box of, you know, stuff to make s'mores with, you know, graham crackers, marshmallows, and Hershey chocolate. And we see this and we're like, yo, we should get some. Let's go up to the lady and ask her, yo, how much does this cost, right? So we go up, we ask her, and for me, I expected it to be like at least $5 or 10 if they're being a little greedy or whatever. But that shit came up to be $15. Oh! $15. $15 for a box. And let me tell you what was contained inside of the box. 2 Hershey chocolates, 6, at least 10, I'm not saying that other number, but 6 marshmallows, and a little bag of graham crackers. That's really about it, and we spent $30 on it, because you know why? My cousin decided to convince his dad to buy us each in separate boxes. I don't know how. If I was his dad, bro, if my son had the audacity to come up to me talking about some, yo, Pops, there's this box of s'more stuff, it costs $15, but we want 2, can you get it for, I'm slapping him. Like, I mean, full on winding that shit up, pimp slapping him across the fucking face, because there's no way you just utter that sentence to me when we can go to a Dollar General, get all that shit for at least $5. For $5. Fuck it. If we don't find the graham crackers in that bitch, it's $7 at least. Not 15. When they said 15, I was expecting like, oh, I was expecting that bitch to be full to the brim with shit. No, barely anything in that bitch. like, we got scammed. I don't know how my uncle was like, yeah, I can drop some $30 on it, bro. Oh my god. Like, they have money and shit, and I guess money is whatever to them and whatever. But like, if that was me, bro, I'd start geeking the fuck out, because there's no fucking way you go spend that much money. Also, funny thing, they decided to go to New York and watch the Knicks and Spurs game. Why wasn't I invited? Like, come on, like, you could have invited me to the game. Like, what the fuck? No, you didn't actually be. Would you want to take Darren walking? Who?
Who's a better Knick all time, Darren Watkins Jr. or Aubrey Graham?
Watkins.
What do you like about Watkins?
What weenies?
I'm over there stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick when y'all just stroking my shit.
What?
No, not even niche. Anyways, so after we get our very expensive boxes of marshmallow shit or s'more making shit, we go out to this little fire pit area outside near the front entrance of the hotel. Mind you, we didn't know there was like a little, not even a little, there was like a big area near the back with like a bar, a beach. Not even a beach, it was like, it opened up to the ocean and shit. It wasn't a beach, I guess a beach. A beach, a lot of like fire pits and shit. We didn't go there, we went to the lame ass area with the lame ass family in there. Which, where most this shit happens down. Anyways, so, you know, we go down to the front area where I was talking about, and we decide to, you know, start cooking up. And I'm excited because I'm like, oh shit, s'mores. And then I got slapped in the face by reality, knowing that there was barely nothing in there. Wasted $30 on it. Oh god, bro. But, you know, when we get there, we see a family. Well, not the full family, but the mom and the 2 kids were there. Mind you, let me paint this picture for y'all. Sad as hell. Shit looked depressing. I was so gleeful and joyful. I was like in shock. I was like a poor kid getting like a piece of like rich chocolate and shit. Like, thank you. When I got the box of like s'more shit. When we went out there, all of my whimsy left out of my body because of how fucking boring this family looked. Mind you, I wouldn't be saying this shit as a dick, like if I was just being a dickhead. No, because when we stepped right near them, the mom was mean mugging us. Like, they had a dog with them too, right? We went up to like the fire pit because they're like surrounding it. Like, they're taking up the chairs where it's like near the fire pit, and then we were like, oh, we're just gonna use this real quick, right? I near it, and she like grabs the dog and tries to pull him away from me, like I'm about to snatch the dog and run with my like my life on the line or some shit. Bitch, your dog cute as hell, but I don't want it. Like I don't know why. Okay, let me describe to you how me and my cousin were looking at that time. So there's me, right? This like emo looking kid, not full on emo, but like very long hair covering one of his eyes, glasses, a Rick and Morty shirt, and black and white pants. Atrocious fit, I know, but like, we were about to go to sleep, bro. I don't care. And then my little cousin right beside me, he's taller than me, you know, fuck him, but he's taller than me, wearing shorts and a t-shirt with a middle part and whatever. Tan, right? But he looks sweeter than sugar. He looks sweet as pie. Pecan pie, one can say. He did not look threatening. I didn't look threatening. Why are you looking at us like that, lady? We're not doing shit. We making s'mores. We're doing the most jolly, most gleeful shit ever. We are dead ass. I am a 16-year-old making s'mores with a fucking, 14, 13-year-old. This shit whimsical. There ain't nothing dangerous about us. So I don't understand why she's looking at us like that. So, you know, as we're cooking up and shit, I peep game and noticed that she looking at us wild. Like, I'm like, yo, what the fuck did I do? I ain't trying to steal your dog. I couldn't give a damn. Again, it looked depressing as hell. The kids were silent. They weren't even talking to their mom. If it was my mom for me, I'd be chatting it up. I'd be like, yo, what's up, mamá? ¿Me puedes hacer comida? And she'd be like, no, pendejo. ¿Crees que te voy a hacer comida? Cállate el pinche cica. Y I'll be like, oh, lo siento, mamá, ¿por qué necesitas tan... No, ¿por qué necesitas ser tan grosera conmigo? Porque yo te amo, mijo. Oh, okay. You know, that's how shit will go down. You know, me and my mom would have some really good conversations. Because my mom, my twin for real. But like, It was so silent. It's so like solemn. I was like, damn, are we like did they get into a fight or some shit? But knowing all that, we cook up our s'mores and shit, and we both realized, oh shit, the parents, we forgot to bring them down here to enjoy this moment with us. So, you know, we go back up to the room because both of us didn't have service. I didn't have service. He left his phone upstairs or in his room. So we decided to rush up, get them down with us, right? So we get my uncle and my auntie with us. I don't know where my other cousin was at. I think she was like doing her nails or some shit. I don't fucking know. Some aesthetic shit. I should send him this video. But anyways, so this shit happens, and you know, we bring him down with us. Me and my cousin decided to hide the box of s'mores material somewhere. I don't know why, but you know, shout out to him for being a little smart and whatever. So as we get down there, the husband's there, and they have a full box of pizza and a card game. See, when there's a family playing a card game, you expect there to be a bit of laughter, like, haha, you dumbass. Yeah, you put 20 bucks on it. Give me my fucking money, bitch. Hell no. Little youngin', put your hands up. You know, like that type of shit. You know, some bonding. It sounded so sad in there, bro. It sounded tragic. Like, I'm not one to be like judging a family. Yes, I am. What the fuck am I talking about? I think I'd be depressed if that was my family. That's like the best way I can describe it. Shit did not look sweet there. And we get down there, and you know, the family's kind of like ignoring us a bit. And I'm like, okay, that's whatever, you know, less, you know, interaction for us, I guess. My uncle, being the nice person he is, I don't really remember, but I do think he said, you know, hello to them. They didn't say shit back, so I'm just like, damn, y'all some bitches. And mind you, there's, like I said, they're sitting at the chairs, you know, the sofa and the chairs near the fireplace, and a couple feet away there's a table. And that's where we sit at, right? That's where we sit. We put our shit there, and there was another box of more stuff. I'm like, wait, that's not ours, right? And then my cousin's like, nah, let me go get my shit, right? He gets it and whatever. And as we sit down, the wife like whispers to her husband, talking about some, I don't know what she said. I didn't hear shit. But the way she was looking at us, she thought we were gonna rob her shit.
Oh!
Bitch, we had two. We not broke enough to steal your bitch ass shit, and I bet your shit moldy as hell. Fuck you. So she whispers something to her husband, and the husband like gets up and grabs it, but he's like mean mugging us, and I'm like, are we dead ass? You're a grown man. Grown man, balding and shit, but grown man looking at me like you about to do something. Do something at this point. I wish he did something. I wish he did something. You know? But anyways, that shit, you know, happens and whatever. And, you know, me and my family, we're having a pretty good time, you know. We're enjoying ourselves. And you got the family, you know, gets up and starts leaving. And my uncle, again, being a really nice person, he says, have a blessed night. Have a good night, you know, whatever. And then I didn't find this out until later, but apparently the old man, the husband, said like, I don't like that. What don't you like, my bro? You got a problem? Like, again, this is like, I'm not Asian, but you know, my stepdad's family is. It's a really weird thing. We're not family, but I've known them for so long. They're my family. But you know, they're very nice Asian family. They don't look like they'd cause you harm. No tattoos. There's no like nothing that says like, yo, I'm gonna kill you. Like, there's no. They give off the friendliest and the most warmest vibes ever. They don't look like they about to kill you, bruh. And they're like, we don't like that. Like, what the fuck you mean? Like, they dead ass like looking at us like we some criminal. Which was crazy, because we look sweet as sugar. We look sweet as pie, bro. We do not look like we affiliate with any type of gang or anything bad. So I didn't understand shit. But yeah, they decided to leave, and I remember this. When I think the next day, we were going out to somewhere. I think we were going to go fishing. So, you know, we're starting to leave from the front door, you know. We got some food and shit. I see the family there, and it looks so, like, the family never looks happy. Maybe they're just like a very expressionless group of people, but like, damn, that shit look miserable. But yeah, that's the end of the story. You know, something slight, some light. I didn't know what other story to tell y'all. I want to tell y'all this, like this thing that happened to me, but like, I want a bigger fan base, first of all, before I even start talking about it. But anyways, that's it for the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Hope y'all stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. You know, clean out your yard, clean out your bong, hit up your plug and see if he has anything new. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and stay tapped in with me. Bye!